14th, and I don't believe I've missed 7 videos because I think I made a video at least once, maybe twice this month, so then I only have 5 punishments, but I have a lot to talk about, so I'll probably have another punishment today because we haven't talked in absolutely forever, and I can already tell this video is going to be low quality from looking at the camera. So yeah, yay for equality for the winning, or succeeding in its goals. It's kind of cool. I wasn't really on top of it because of things that will become clear later in the video. And yeah, I'm sorry you're in that whole slump of not really sure of what's going on or what you want to do. I think a year off is a good idea. I think it allows you to evaluate yourself and what you want, as opposed to just going straight back into more education when you may not know what you want yet. And to be honest, I didn't know what I wanted to do for the first 3 years I was in college, and that's kind of a waste of money. I got a degree out of it and then immediately went back to school when the economy crashed, so I think it's better, even if you're not really fond of all of your internships, it's good experience. And where do you want to travel? Obviously the new shiny pink DS is not going to allow you to travel just yet, but where do you want to go? I mean, you just went to Canada. So, or I think that's where the music festival was. I know you want to go to Toronto for a YouTube 24-hour event. I think that was Gunnarolla, if I'm right. Yeah, I had more things I was going to comment on, but I'm confused and lost, and I wrote a list of what I was going to talk about earlier, and I don't have it anymore. And I'm just babbling, so let's talk about something specific. Education, or school, I guess, is you're doing it right when you have absolutely no life. When you spend every waking moment studying, that's apparently how you are supposed to go through college. I have not taken this many credits in a long time. I don't believe I was married the last time I took this many credits. And I definitely didn't have a 2-hour commute or debilitating back pain, and it's just a lot more difficult than it used to be. I'm also older, so maybe that's part of it, and that I require more than 3 hours of sleep a night, or I require sleep at all, so that's different. And I'm finally taking senior classes, which obviously, since they're your senior year of classes, they're designed to make you doubt faith and humanity and your ability to succeed, and worrying about graduation and the end of the world, and actually I mean world after college and how does that work, which I guess you're a year away, you're getting an idea of how it works before you even go into college. So maybe that'll make the debilitating senior year itis a little less intense for you when the time comes. Intense. I'm having a hard time today. I'm at 3 minutes, but I'm going to keep talking because I have not actually caught you up on everything that's going on. I'm taking 16 credits of classes, and I'm auditing another 5-credit class, which puts me at 21 credits, and then I'm working on my senior projects, which involve translating some Japanese materials, working on my conversational skills, and you do not speak Japanese. Stop talking. Working on Turbo, apparently, and as he tries to bash my head forward with his bun. Hi. These are the things that get edited out of videos. Should I leave these things in? But yeah, senior project, translating a couple of books. Chomon Pudding, I think is the name of the time-traveling samurai who likes pudding. And then a couple J-rock things, which I haven't gotten very far on yet. And my speaking thing is working on Kaiwa Ryoku, which is basically the power of conversation, which for me is really weak. I can get by in what my friends call broken Japanese. It's kind of the equivalent of the really horribly bad stereotyped broken English you hear in movies, especially about 15 years ago, where it was still considered funny to throw broken English into movies, you know, before people got tired of that nonsense. I'm at 5 minutes, but Turbo is in center stage and apparently he's happy. Where was I? What was I talking about? So my next day to record will be Wednesday. So maybe I'll be able to record. Maybe Anna will be in that video, maybe not, but I will be on campus that day, so maybe we'll go back to where I was in Week-Long Warriors in those tiny little library rooms. It'll be interesting. Oh yeah, and I have to translate some Japanese TV shows, predominantly high school TV shows. And I'm not going with anime because anime language is typically over the top and not realistic at all. And I'm trying to avoid things like GTO and Goksen, which are more kind of like Yakuza language, and so I don't really think that's realistic for me to worry about learning either. Yusuke. Yusuke something, I'll put his name in the doobly-doo. He was Tamaki in Oran Hostobu. He has a new show out over the summer, I think. Or was it this fall? It was either the summer or fall. And it was Yamada and the Seven Witches, I think is how you'd translate it in English. And my teacher basically vetoed that, saying that I shouldn't try to learn language from a fantasy setting because I'm probably not going to be talking about spells, curses, and magic in everyday Japanese life, and I should focus on being able to communicate real thoughts and ideas. So there's that. Boston is sadly no longer happening. I'm upset about that for a variety of reasons, but shoganai ne. What can you do? It's out of my hands, and I'm trying to get better about dealing with things that I have zero control over. I'm at 7 minutes. You are going to be really upset when you see how long this video is. And yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do for this month because we both missed a ton. See you tomorrow. 안녕.